Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies. I'm called to a different deck to start with. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all recovering from any experiences. Welcome. Glad you're here. Let's get started, shall we? So, this is a general reading. I'm tuning into general energies, so take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, we've got the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from something that's very emotionally dissatisfying. I feel like you've learned how to walk away from things that are emotionally dissatisfying. That even though there's a light in that bowl, there's still some type of emotional connection in something. There's a realization that it's not enough, or it's not the right match for you. It looks like, keep going back to this image, that this person has enough maturity and wisdom to realize that this fire is not enough to keep them warm. They're going towards the sun, going to the light. This might be a journey within that this is describing. So it looks like, I feel like this is your energy, walking away from something that is emotionally dissatisfying to find something that is fulfilling, satisfying for you. And it looks like by you doing this, it brings balance. There was some type of imbalance by staying, it feels like a situation or a connection where you have a brighter light and this person or connection or situation can't support your energy, can't support your dreams, your ambitions, what you want to create. I don't feel that it's necessarily bad or we have to poo-poo this cup because the fire is small. It's just, it feels, it feels like whoever this is, even though this is a cup and about emotions, it feels like they're using their mental body to walk towards the light and find balance. Something has been out of balance. Maybe staying in a situation where with people and in a situation where you are not supported emotionally. This it looks like you're walking away from someone. This does not have to be a man or woman or non-binary. It's a masculine energy. So this could be embodied in any gender, but they are expressing in an unhealthy way their shadow masculine. And it has to do with greed and power and status. So it feels like this is the energy of who you've been dealing with. The King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person just is either unconscious or unwilling or unable to see or own their part in this imbalance. And so it feels like they're in their ego, and there's a lack of remorse and there's no apology. It feels like this reminds me of something that you've gone through in the past that was much bigger. It feels like this is an echo, the same, very similar storyline, but just feel like this time around you understand a lot quicker, so you're able to walk away and bring balance a lot faster to this situation, to your energy. As painful as this is emotionally, I feel like you're there's this weird detachment, kind of like, oh, I've been through this before. I understand this. It doesn't feel like you're taking it personally. Maybe that's the difference. You're working through the emotions of it, the disappointment, and you're just moving on to what's next. Because I feel like you've got some level of maturity here where you realize that this is you're experiencing a repetitive cycle. Feel like you like how you're handling it a lot better this time around. You can't control out here, but you're meeting yourself in a new, empowered way. Really beautiful. All right, in current energies is the Lovers partnership. Whatever this is that happened in the past, some type of walking away from a person or situation, or maybe a couple people, and that detachment, it feels like you've learned to just, that's not for me, and detach from your energy and release what's no longer for you, and you're stepping into a partnership where there's more equality, equal give and take, someone who can meet you where you're at, support you where you're at, because it definitely looks like you support those around you with your energy. It's just that it looks like you're wanting some loyalty and honesty, truthfulness. You want some fun. It also feels like this connection in the past, they had a lot of blocks that might not have been such a good match for you. Like these feel like kind of preferences where you're in the world and you enjoy the world this way and they enjoy the world this way. And neither one is right or neither one's wrong, but you have a bigger, and you've got just different things going on, and they don't approve of that and want you to change. And I feel like you're making the decision. I'm following me and my guidance, not changing to conform or make someone else happy. I feel like you've also realized that it's worth separating and leaving situations and people that are, instead of trying to stay and change it and fix it and cajole, and can you change that? You're just like, all right, thanks for showing me who you are. This is not for me. And so you're walking right into partnership. Except right now, I feel like you're looking around and you're like, okay, I'm walking into partnership, but I don't see any options available for me at all. And that's because right now you're still processing and healing from whatever this is that happened in the past, whatever you've walked away from. It's time to heal. Your vibration is rising. You are very blessed. You might be, for some of you who have more shamanistic tendencies or consider yourself more attuned to shamanistic energies, and even some of you witchy, identifying more witchy practices, it looks like your connection with earth is really strengthening right now. You're being called to the land, you're connecting with wildlife, you're in plants and minerals, and definitely animals are showing up. It feels like right now who's showing up for you is Gaia, earth, non-physical energy. How can we support you? I think you're looking for 3D support, but this is part of your journey to learning how to hold your own energy and not need it from others. Yes, energy exchanges with others and connections are beautiful. However, when you get in that depleted space, when you've given too much and there's no one to give back, what you're being asked to do is go within, connect with the earth, connect with your guides. That's where your connection, your empowerment, I'm hearing salvation, your restoration, your rejuvenation. Wow. So how can you be in your feminine energy and just breathe and allow this beautiful energy to restore your body. Your body feels very depleted and exhausted right now. And so honoring that right now it's also, we're in eclipse season, on the 5th. This is a very powerful transit time. Rest. Be very conscious about what you are releasing with intention and creating where you're heading, focusing on where you're heading, focusing on loving yourself, loving your body, loving what you can do. What's interesting is you've just come off of a lot of victory, public victory. And what's interesting is what's happening in the environment. It doesn't feel like you're really capable of really fully enjoying your victory, because you've gone right into healing mode. It's like you had this victory, warrior victory, but you're wounded. And so you can't just go and party. You've got to go and heal yourself. Take care of you. Yeah, there's the new moon, or there's also a full moon or new moon coming up this week as well. It's a very powerful time. What has been hidden is coming out, coming to the surface, coming to be seen. Remember, when you ask for the truth, you receive the truth, A lot of times, though, when people are asking for the truth, what they really want is to be told story of what it is they want to hear. But what I'm getting in these current energies is seeing situations and people very clearly. You also don't forget to use this powerful energy to see yourself clearly. See why you recreated or created these situations. What can you shift in your energy? Releasing victim mentality, giving people back their power, or giving people back their energy, but taking back your power, where you've been maybe giving it away to those who don't reciprocate. Maybe those who used to reciprocate, but something recently where they stopped reciprocating. And so they're showing you a new aspect of who they are. And it does not feel like you want to continue down that road, hoping that they might come back and give you some more energy like they used to and be reciprocal. I feel like you've seen this movie, you know the end. You're not waiting, you're moving on. Yeah, so you're not moving, you're not waiting, you're moving on. In the center of your reading is the Fool. So yeah, you're trusting. I feel like you and this person are very close and you've spent a lot of time. It feels like there's a situation and or a person. And it feels like they're kind of all tied together. But you're like, it feels like I would rather take a loss, don't take anything with me, and trust fall into the universe and work with someone who's working against me, not working with me, but is actively going in another direction. I feel like this relationship went from reciprocal to going one way where you're giving more and they just kind of disappeared. And then they started negatively going after you and this connection. So it happened very quickly. The disintegration of this connection, of this situation, happened very rapidly. I think you and your spirit are aligned with this. You're like, yeah, I'm moving on. I trust my guidance that there's no happiness anymore in this connection. 10 of Cups in reverse. This is not a happy space. You're letting go of any connections where it's emotionally unsatisfying. When someone works against you, when a situation turns sour, no matter how quickly, there's some, like, it's time to get out. I'm using this transit. Yeah, there's been a lot of sneaky behavior. What's interesting is I feel like you're just, you're not making a big deal of this. You're not creating a drama. You're not talking to a lot of people about this. You're just gonna sneak away like a fart in the wind. Just before they know, all of a sudden you're gone. There's none of your energy left. I feel like partially, you're doing this so everybody can move on, hopefully quicker. Yeah. and you're releasing the burdens. It looks like you're really ready to not just let this person or situation combination let go of whatever's toxic in that, but anything, any energies that feel like this, you're using the energies that are happening this week and have been happening, this amazing transformative energy to transform, to let go, to move on. It feels very healthy. And again, your challenge is justice, to bring balance back. So this is twice justice has shown up. So it feels like there's some karma. Okay. I think part of why you're just peace outing, like, yo, deuces, I'm out, is, and not making this a big thing, is you've dropped your victim energy. You're just seeing it, accepting what's happened. It just feels like a real maturity. And so your challenge is to let karma work. Let karma be the teacher. Because you are bringing balance back to the situation by finding your balance, coming back to your own personal alignment. It looks like you're wanting to end your challenge right now. What you're wanting to do is end this type of energy. Not just, I mean, whoever this is, or group of people or situation, they are just participating in the energy that you are wanting to leave behind. Your challenge is to approach this in a different way so you can have a different result, so you can leave this behind and move on to again, the Fool. Your challenge is just to move on, to trust that this is another beginning of a journey. Your challenge is to end the cycle, the World card, and begin again. I feel like part of the frustration that I'm feeling in this is, wait a minute, I've already it feels like I just started over recently. And I thought this was my foundation, but and so it looks like you were thinking like, this is the foundation for my next 20 years. I'm great. And then someone comes in and inspects it and they're like, oh, actually the foundation's crumbling. We need to pull the whole foundation out and start again. The challenge is to be like, okay, I learned from my last cycle that trying to stay in a connection or connections or situations and keep trying to make it work, keep trying to change the person's mind, keep trying to get the person to see you clearly, is it feels like you're no longer doing that. If they do not see your value and your worth and don't come at you correctly and with the right energy, you're out. Deuces. So, all right, that's your reading. Very empowering. Take care of yourself. Allow the energies to transform you this week. This is very empowering, and there's something really beautiful coming through. And you might be feeling that. Like, I feel like that partnership, wonderful people are coming in, but I don't see them in my environment. And so you might have been like going up to people like, I feel a connection. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? And you know what? I admire that. speaking your mind, asking, trying to clear up some of that confusion for yourself, willing to put yourself out there, and maybe feel foolish, maybe be a little foolish. I mean, the Fool came up a couple times. So, all right. Thank you all so much for your comments. I'm really behind on responding to them. I was gone last week in retreat, so I will be responding to them in the next couple days. I just love all of you. Thank you so much for your support and your likes and subscribing. And I got to meet at least one of you on retreat who watches my videos. Hello, Donna. So anyway, I felt like I made just so many new friends and had such an amazing, empowering time. If you want to hear about the retreat, I'm just going to say a little bit more. If not, I'll see you in the next video. So the retreat is very empowering. Instead of doing readings for people, like a group reading, instead I was drawn to teach the women how to do their own healings, and inviting in a psychic surgeon for each person and a healing master that they can work with, teaching tools so they can be empowered. And it was so amazing to see after that they would come up and say, you know, so-and-so is having this issue. So I said, I could help you if you want. And so then they started healing each other. Even after the retreat ended, they formed such a beautiful bonds and friendships that they stayed together and helped someone move through a personal difficulty. And so they really learned how to hold space for themselves and each other. And it was just so beautiful and so loving. And it's one of the best experiences I've ever been a part of. And I feel so honored to be with such amazing women. So, all right. So hopefully in future retreats, if this sounds like some type of experience that you would like to be a part of, we can move forward, and maybe I'll meet you there at the next one. All right, take care.